Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be talking about the TV shows and movies I need to watch in 2022. I wanted to do this video last year and I never got around to doing it. I was going to end up doing it like towards the end of the year, but it just didn't really make sense. So I thought I would gather a bunch of TV shows and movies that I need to watch in 2022. I'm going to mention 6 TV shows and 8 movies. These are all things that have been out for a while. I'm not including movies that come out this year. I'm just including like older backlist TV shows and movies. So I'm going to mention 2 shows that I have never watched before, and then the other ones I'm going to mention are shows I need to watch the last season or catch up on. I have this bad habit of always leaving the last season unwatched. I don't know why I do that, but I just get lazy, or like I forget the last season has come out or whatever. And a lot of the movies are also older movies. I think I maybe have 2 or 1 that came out last year. Everything else is like 2020 and older. So the TV shows that I need to watch in 2022, starting up, we have Succession. There are currently 3 seasons out, and I would love to watch all 3 seasons. Unless I like start the show and I don't end up liking it, then I would stop. But I have a feeling I will really like the show. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I'm pretty sure this just follows a successful, rich family, and the father steps down from the company, and then I think it just goes to shit. It's been a while since I've watched such a critically acclaimed show and like a very successful award-winning show, so I think this is going to be a very interesting watch. The next show that I really want to watch in 2022 is What We Do in the Shadows. This is on FX, and there are currently 3 seasons out as well, I do believe. I'm going to be honest, I haven't watched the movie that this show is based on. I've just seen the previews for the show, and it seems like a really fun, entertaining show. I love every show that FX has done that I've seen. Like, I really love all of their projects. I think they create amazing television. I think this just follows like 3 vampires as they live their life in like a modern world, I guess. I don't know. It just seems really fun and lighthearted and funny, and I like to occasionally watch a comedy when I finish something really serious and dramatic, so I am definitely really looking forward to starting this show. The next 4 shows are shows that I need to either catch up on or finish the last season. So the next show is The Last Kingdom. I am currently starting season 2, and there are 5 seasons at the moment. So I definitely need to binge the rest of the show. I really enjoyed the first season. I will link my TV and movie wrap up for November and December because I talked about season 1 in there. And because I am horrible at explaining it, I'm just going to read the IMDb summary. So it says, as Alfred the Great defends his kingdom from Norse invaders, Uhtred, born a Saxon but raised by Vikings, seeks to claim his ancestral birthright. This show is very intense and action-packed and very well acted, and I'm very excited to continue binging the show. I need to finish the 6th and final season of Lucifer. Season 6 came out last year, and I still have yet to finish it. I think I watched the first 2 episodes, and I wasn't that into where season 6 was going to go. I've also heard really mixed feelings about the final season. I've just heard that it's not really that great, so I think that's why I'm like a little nervous to finish this show. And this follows Lucifer, who is done just being in hell, and he decides to spend some time on Earth and basically becomes like he helps assist detectives in cases, if that makes sense. I don't know what the term is. It's a really fun show. I will say like the first couple of seasons are the best. I do feel like it kind of goes downhill a little bit, but I would really like to finally finish the show. I need to watch season 5 part 2 of Money Heist. The show is officially over, and I did watch the first half of season 5 and I didn't like it. I didn't like the direction that it went in, and I'm extremely disappointed that they went that route, and I feel like it was so obvious. I feel like it was so obvious what they were going to do, and I'm just disappointed with that, so I haven't watched the last half. Obviously, I do want to finish the show. At one point, I did consider this show like one of my new favorite shows of all time, but I have since decided it is not one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I feel like the first 3 seasons are literally gold. If you are familiar with Money Heist, it just follows a group of people who try to pull off the biggest robbery in Spanish history by robbing the Royal Mint of Spain. In my opinion, it's one of the best shows that Netflix has. I think this is like one of their best shows. So I definitely recommend it, and I really, really need to finish it. And the last show that I need to watch in 2022 is Kim Convenience Season 5. This show is on CBC and Netflix. I have yet to watch the last season. The show is very funny and feel good, and I just really enjoyed the show overall, so I definitely want to finish it. This just follows a Korean-Canadian family as they run a convenience store. Now on to the movies that I need to finally watch in 2022. The first 2 are part of a trilogy, and that is The Kissing Booth 2 and 3. I actually really enjoyed the first movie. I'm not gonna lie, I liked the first movie. It reminded me a lot of the rom-coms, like Wattpad books that I read back in the day, and I don't know, the movie was fun. Like, I understand why people hate it, but I liked it, and I have yet to watch the second and third one. I will say, like, these movies obviously are very cringy. Like, I remember watching the first movie, like, cringing and being like, oh my god, this is so awkward, this is so uncomfortable, but like, I still loved it. I think I've just overall heard like really bad things about them, and I don't think I'd necessarily like the direction that they go in, so I'm kind of nervous about it. I'm definitely gonna binge these 2 when I'm in the mood for something like light and fun and awkward. The next movie that I really want to watch in 2022 is Coraline. I actually want to make it more of a deal to watch animated movies. I don't watch a lot of them, especially like very iconic ones. You'll see in my next 2 picks after this, I have more animated movies to watch. I don't know much about Coraline, but I do know it is an adaptation of Neil Gaiman's book. I haven't read the book, and I don't really plan to read the book. I'd rather just watch the movie. I'm going to read the summary out loud because I honestly don't know anything about this movie. I have just seen like a lot of aesthetics for it, and I know a lot of people really enjoy this movie. An adventurous 11-year-old girl finds another world that is a strangely idolized version of her frustrating home, but it has sinister secrets. The next one is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know why I haven't seen this yet, but I haven't, and I really need to watch it. I feel like this is a very iconic movie, and I am disappointed in myself that I haven't seen it yet. But like I said, I don't watch animated movies, which is so weird. I don't know why. To be fair, I don't watch a lot of movies in general. I definitely watch way more TV shows than movies. I feel like everybody has seen this movie, but if you're like me and you haven't, The Nightmare Before Christmas follows Jack Skellington, king of Halloween Town, discovers Christmas Town, but his attempt to bring Christmas to his home causes confusion. The other animated movie that I need to watch in 2022 is Corpse Bride. I know a lot of people really love this movie as well. I've seen a lot of very pretty like aesthetics and internet stuff dedicated to this movie. The summary on IMDb says, when a shy groom practices his wedding vows in the inadvertent presence of a deceased young woman, she rises from the grave assuming he has married her. The next movie is The Hating Game. This came out last year, at the end of last year. I've read the book. I loved the book. I don't know if I should reread the book and then watch the movie, or just watch the movie and see how I like it on its own. I know a lot of people had really mixed feelings when the trailer came out. A lot of people were like really judging it. I reacted to the trailer. I thought the trailer looked pretty good, but a lot of people were angry in the comments, which I know they weren't angry at me. I just meant they were angry with the trailer and like with what they saw. But I've actually heard pretty good things about the movie since it came out. Like, I know a lot of people actually enjoyed it. The Hating Game follows 2 characters who are up for the same position at their job, and so they basically have to compete for it, and they actually hate each other. Like, they despise each other. I'm kind of nervous to watch this, but I'm very curious to see how I will feel about it. I really need to watch The Lost Daughter. This is on Netflix, and this came out again at the end of 2021. I believe this just follows a woman who is reminiscing about her past and what it means to be a mom. I do mainly want to watch this because Dakota Johnson is in it, and she's like my favorite actress, but I've just heard really good things about the movie in general, and it does look like a very beautiful, intense, dramatic movie. And the last movie I need to watch in 2022 is Birds of Prey. I'm kind of shocked that I haven't seen this movie yet, considering I watched The Suicide Squad before watching Birds of Prey, but I don't know why I haven't seen Birds of Prey. I love Harley Quinn and I love Ewan McGregor. I think he plays a villain in this movie. I believe Birds of Prey just follows Harley Quinn as she teams up with other female anti-heroes slash villains as they try to defeat this bad guy. This is like the one movie I definitely have to watch. Like, I feel so bad for not watching it yet. So I'm definitely going to watch Birds of Prey in 2022. So those were all the TV shows and movies that I need to watch in 2022. Let me know if you have seen any of these TV shows and movies and what you thought of them. Also, let me know what TV shows and movies that you need to watch in 2022. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!